Hey guys, Stefano Living Keto here. I got a great hamburger recipe that you're just gonna love. Okay, so we're gonna need some ground beef, right? I got 1 pound of 73, whatever, 30, whatever. Let me see. 73.27, so it's very fatty. Okay, I got some Sargento, thinly sliced Colby Jack, because I love Colby Jack. It's good stuff. Okay, then I got some mushroom pieces. Okay, and I have some tamed jalapenos. This is good stuff. See, these are not as hot as like the regular jalapenos, but you can use whatever you want. If you want to use hot, go use hot. Matter of fact, you could stuff this with whatever you want. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay guys, this is the surprise part. I'm going to be cooking this inside of the New Wave Brio, which is an air fryer, okay? So what I'm going to do, I don't know what your settings are on yours, but mine have these particular settings. So this is the way I'm going to cook it. But you don't even need an air fryer to do this. You could do it inside of your convection oven. But it's a lot faster and a lot better going in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this the on button, the preheat. I'm going to set my menu to steak, and it's at 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and then I'm going to hit the start button. What it's going to do, it's going to blink over here, and then it's going to go ahead and it's going to once it's ready, it'll beep, and then I can put my hamburgers in here, and then they'll cook. Okay, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to take these mushrooms. I've already drained out the fluid, the water that was in here, but I'm actually going to go like this. I'm going to put it onto this dry surface here, and I'm actually going to dry it more. You want these to be a little bit more drier than usual, so that's fine just the way it is right there. Okay, so let that, get the water out like this, and then you can, use as many as you would need to get this a little bit more drier, because this once you put it into the meat, it's got the tendency to, like rip apart, and we don't want that. So I'm going to set that off to the side. Okay, what I do here is I'm going to take the package of meat, cut it open, take it all the way out all together, and I'm going to cut this into quads. So I'm going to go right down the middle here, boom, right down. Okay, and then right down the middle like this, and this should, if you get on a scale, it should be around a 1/4 pound. Okay, as you can see, I'm going slower than my New Wave, so I'm going to actually turn that off. That should be ready. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to get ready to do these. So what we'll do is make them into a little ball. This will be easier to get that round out of it. Don't go too crazy with it, because it is meat and you want the meat to, not to get too mushy like. Okay, that's it. Just to get the round. Okay. All right. So we'll put these off to the side. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to flatten these out to like super flat. Like this. Really big, right? And get an edge on it, right? And then lift it and put it out the way. And this one, you're going to do the same thing. Make it all nice and nicey. What you might want to do with this is you could use parchment paper if you want. All right, but here's what you want to do. Okay, so this is going to be your bottom. So what you're going to do is now, throwing stuff. Okay, we're going to grab one of these nice pieces of Colby Jack here. Okay, and then we're going to fold it and fold it and fold it. Actually, let's break it up. Put in several little pieces here. Okay, Now we're gonna put some mushrooms on it. Your gear is gonna be towards the middle, right guys? You wanna get it so then this way you have an outside here. You can put as much as you want, but you gotta remember that you're going to be putting the other piece on top, you know. Okay, so I'm going to use a fork here, some jalapenos. Use a little bit of strategery. Okay, now what we're going to do here is we're going to put this on top, like so, right? And then work the edges here, kind of flatten that out. Then you're going to move it in and go around in a ball like so. Then pick it up, spin it over, and do the same thing on the other side. And there you go. One nice big half-pound beautiful Berg. Okay, so that's one. And then I'm going to make the other one, and then I'm going to show you how I put it in the air fryer. All right, guys, as you can see, I have my two patties over here. So I'm gonna put these into the fryer. Oh, you can hear that. Shh. Okay, so I'm gonna close this up over here. And then this is by default, it's set to 12 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just bump that up to 13 minutes. And it's only my personal preference. This is gonna come to like a medium rare. It's gonna be nice and pink. But if you want it well done, cook it longer. You could basically work with your times the way you do in order to get it to the consistency of the burger that you want. Okay? Okay, guys, look, it says end. It must be done. All right, so I'm going to turn that off, and let's go look and see what we got here. Ooh, that's a juicy yumminess. So I'm going to pull these out, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. All right, guys, so we got this here. And we got these beautiful burgers. Look at this. Perfectly done. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do some, we're going to let this rest for a couple of seconds, right? But the end result is we're going to make like a hamburger salad, okay? So we got our stuffed hamburgers. The smaller one over here is probably going to be Pam's, and mine's going to be the bigger one, you know, because I eat more. And she'll probably only eat half of that. Okay, so over here I got some half of romaine heart in here already, and this is my to-go bowl, right? It's not Pyrex, but it's a glass type bowl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of these onions here. I'm going to throw those on top, okay? And then I'm going to take ketchup. I usually use about a couple of teaspoons, tablespoons, I'm sorry. So so this is sugar-free Heinz ketchup, and this is 1 carb from sugar, okay? So a teaspoon is what a tablespoon is what your serving size is, okay? So that's a little bit too much. So we want to get about 2 tablespoons of this, okay? So let me get a tablespoon measure in there. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these, which is actually less than a tablespoon, even though it's, we always call it a tablespoon. Okay, I'm going to throw that on there. Remember, measurement's everything, guys. Got to measure everything. Okay, so we can take one of these pieces of because we don't want to waste anything. Okay, that's good. And over here we have Hellman's mayo, which if you can make your own mayo, Pam and I usually make our own mayo. But in a quick situation like this, I got about 10 minutes before I have to leave for work. This is a quick deal. And if you look at the carbs, it says 0 carbs, but you got to look what's inside over here. This is made with soybean oil, which is a little bit harder to digest. So, and if you want to see more facts on that, you can look at Thomas Delaur and just look up mayo, and you'll be able to get a better idea of what's going on with that. All right, but it does good fat content, and so I'm going to put like 2 of these in here, and that'll be that for that. So there's only one thing left to do, guys. That's take this nice juicy burger, and I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it right there. And that's it. Beautiful, isn't it? So I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to comment. I love your comments, guys. Keep them coming. I appreciate you coming to my site and checking me out. There's more to come. I got a whole list of stuff that I want to do for you guys. All right, so make sure that you have your notifications turned on, so then this way you know when I do my next video, and then I have it up to you, okay? So once again, thanks for watching. You just have an amazing day.